was like, really? Fun fact, if you didn't know, if Chippy is panting. I like that. And I'm so disappointed that I missed out on getting tickets. Guys, welcome to the vlog. It is a Friday morning and guess what? It is not raining. It was raining heavy last night and I was like, typical, it's gonna rain. It said it was gonna rain, so you know what? I didn't plan my walk, did I? Because I didn't even check my app to see if it was going to rain today. Because it was raining last night, I was like, well, we all know it rains on a Friday. And now I'm up, I'm just putting my makeup, getting myself done for the day. And I'm trying to figure out where Chip and I can go for a walk. I'm running out of like closer to me walks, I would like to say. Mainly because I can't take Chippy to a lot of places. Like anything that's like a kind of like a national park, they don't allow dogs. And then the city, there's nowhere to like park. So therefore now I have to start heading a little bit further out. That's the difficulty, just knowing that I can take Chip or not, because he's the basis of our little wander around. It's turned into a little kind of like sightseeing, sharing places with you guys. And you know, just that little stroll with Chip and I. I'm just using my vintage rose palette. I thought I'll do a little bit of pink today. I'm wearing my crop little zip up from Bubble Don. I think it's so cute. But I'm just wearing it open because I've got like a button top underneath because the sun's out. Maybe it's going to be hot. I don't think so. It's been cold recently, but you know, just in case. So I figured I will get ready, keep thinking. I was literally just on my phone looking up some places, and all the places I was like, oh, that sounds nice, that sounds nice. They were like, oh, you can't take your dog on the trail. And I was like, really? So I'm just wondering if I should maybe just drive down to like a beach somewhere and then maybe walk along like the footpath bit, because I figured the footpath bit is like for everybody, I would say. So I think that's what we are going to do, but I will let you guys know. I was literally editing the vlog last week's Friday, last night, and as I was editing I realized that I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I was getting ready, and then all of a sudden I was in the car and I realized I hadn't even shared with you guys what I was doing because it was raining and I wasn't sure if I was going to go for a walk. I'm wearing these earrings, so I got these heart ones as a gift and I love them. They're so cute. I have lost the other side. I don't know where. It's fallen in my room because I remember the day as I was taking it off, it fell on the floor, and I've literally like looked everywhere. Even when I moved my bed, I looked under there. I've checked everywhere. I cannot find it unless I've somehow like vacuumed it up and not noticed it. I don't know. So I've done like a different earring. It's still pink. They're not matchy, but I feel like that's me, the non-matchy person. I don't think I'm going to use eyeliner today. Just going to use my mascara, the Lash Sensational one. I see this one is coming to an end, but I'm going to use it to the very end because I like it. The makeup is done. I just used those little lashes, the ones that you put on the outer, so I feel like it's a little bit more simple. I've used my NYX Lip number 8, my fave, and we are ready for the day. All right, I've got to put socks on, put my sneakers on, grab the little buddy. I don't even know where he is. It's probably here somewhere. He's usually like just outside the door. I will let you guys know where we're going, either before or when we're there. Hey guys, so I'm in the car now. I've decided to go to Cronulla, which it's not that close to my house, but I've been quite a few times, so I find it easy getting there. And I figured it'll be a nice walk because it's a nice day. I did want to go to like the east somewhere because I feel like the views there will be beautiful. I'm just not that familiar with it. It's not too far from my house, but I don't really go that often, and I think the main reason is like parking. I avoid going to places if I have to like look for street parking and it's really hard, and also the places are quite popular, which means, you know, everyone else is wanting to go there, so you can't even find street parking. And that's how the east is. It is very beautiful because it's kind of, you know, part of like Sydney Harbour, which is beautiful. So we'll eventually go there. So for those that want to see those areas, I will definitely go there. Or even, you know, maybe my sister and Angus. It's a lot easier when I'm with them as well. And sometimes, like, when I'm filming, I like to film places that aren't too busy because, you know, like, I know it's just the phone and I'm used to it, but this is another thing that I have. Because I'm filming for YouTube, I have to turn my phone long ways in order to capture for YouTube, like, proper quality. Whereas when other people are filming, like, normal stuff, you hold it upright. Not that that makes a difference, but then I feel like it's so obvious that I'm filming. I know, I've been doing this for years now and I still have that, like, fear of filming in public. I don't know, like, people looking at me, and I don't know why, but I just still have. Put the aircon on, it's a bit hot. Chippy always makes me drive with the window open, so I had to wait till we were driving a little bit faster and then stopped at traffic lights so I could turn you guys on, but also close the window for Chip. So Cronulla is, if you're not from around here, it's a beach area. It's really lovely. It's actually where the old Prime Minister is from, ScoMo. So, fun fact if you didn't know, I guess if you were not from Australia. And I'm actually happy that we're going out a little bit earlier, because then it still gets me a good time to have lunch. That means I don't have to have lunch at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon like I normally do. I think I'm still going to my sister's tonight. My dad actually, on, what day was it? Monday, he went down to Melbourne. So last Friday, a good friend of his passed away and they're from Melbourne. So he wanted to catch a flight down just to go to the funeral, which was on Tuesday. And the flights were so expensive. It was like over $500 for a return trip to Melbourne, which is like, Melbourne, it's like, I feel like Melbourne is like a hop, skip and a jump away. Also, it's probably the most frequent travelled aeroplane route in Australia, like Sydney, Melbourne. But yeah, the flights, doesn't matter who, even with Jetstar, they were still $500. And then I was like, So therefore, he had another friend and they decided to catch the train, which was like pretty good idea. I never even thought of the train because my parents catch the train to Moree like all the time and never thought to go to Melbourne with it. And then, you know, off they went. They used their like concession ticket, so which means like if you travel in New South Wales, I think they get about 4 trips a year that are for free. Like you can do regional travel, which is fantastic, but it doesn't include Victoria, so they have to pay for the Victorian leg, which was not a lot at all. I had this truck in front of me that was driving like super slow, and I can see the guy behind me like getting quite angry and trying to like swing in and out of lanes. And sometimes I'm like, I do get a bit like, oh, move out of my way. And then sometimes I'm like, you know what? Maybe they need the right lane. They got to turn right somewhere. And here's Chip. He's got his seatbelt on. But as soon as I'm driving above 70 k's, Chip is always scared. He doesn't he always has to like get close to me. It scares him. So the point of that story was they went down on the Monday and they decided to stay until Friday because it's like a 12-hour like train ride. So they had the funeral on Tuesday and then they thought spend an extra 2 days. My dad's sister, 2 sisters live in Melbourne. One's overseas at the moment. He's got the other one. So, you know, visit a bit of family. But he's coming home tonight and I got to pick him up from the train station, which is in the city. So I think it's about 8 o'clock. So usually I go to my sister's about 5 something. So I might have time to do both, but we'll see what happens. But I will keep driving so I can concentrate here and I will catch up with you guys when we get to Cronulla. Isn't that right, Chip? So this is the beginning of my walk at Cronulla Beach. The day was such a perfect day. The sun was out. There was like barely clouds in the sky. The water was beautiful. I got so excited here when this water splashed up. It was like a little blowhole. So cool. So we just walked along the path there that's like, it's just like a footpath, easy to walk with. I did a bit of a zoom here so you could see some of the apartments and also like that kind of little like cafe area just there along the beach as well. Now this is also a swimming pool that's like, the water is from the beach, so it's pretty cool, and some other people do swim there. Right now it's still a bit cold, even though it was a lovely day. It's still cold for swimming. Chippy was enjoying the walk though, but when the water splashes up, he does not enjoy that. We went to a little park area where Chippy needed to have a bit of a rest before we trekked back home. Back to the car because it was a bit of a hot day. So on the way back, we just decided to walk back on the like roadside rather than the beach side, because I figured there'd be a lot more shade there because it was quite hot for Chip and he was already like too tired of walking. So I figured if we do like the shady area, and also I could show you guys some of the apartments that they have around there and just how it looks like as well. So it's not just the beach, there's Chippy waddling along. And this one last shot of the beach is just beautiful. Like, oh, it was such a lovely day. We are back from our walk. I've got the aircon on. It is super hot. Chippy is panting so much. I can't even see you guys. I hope you guys can see me. I'm still parked. I parked like the furthest away from like the main area because there was no parking in the main area. So there was parking, like it's like street parking, but it's designed really, really well, which I like. And it's literally like on the beach. But I've just parked on the other side of the road. And it is super hot. I gave him water kind of halfway through and now a little bit more at the end. We tried to walk, like in the beginning it was sun because we were still like coolish, but on the way back we did the walk through like the shop bit just so like Chippy's feet wouldn't get too hot. I don't think the floor is that hot yet because it's not like summer, so we have to avoid walks like this in summer. But it was super tiring. He decided to have like a break halfway. He laid on the grass in the shade and it was like he just didn't want to leave, so I let him sit there for a little bit. He's super exhausted, aren't you? Good boy. You got a nap now, mummy? Yeah, you can nap now. You can nap all the way home. It's about like, I would say, oh, what have you got in your hair here, sweetheart? You got something from digging in. Oh. Let me see. Let me check you. Good boy. There were so many dogs that Chippy was saying hi to. He loved it. We said hi to like every dog that we saw, maybe apart from one. You could see the dog, the dog matched its owner. But apart from that, like everyone said hi, which was really nice. We had this one like puppy golden retriever. Oh, he was so cute. We saw him like 3 times. He wanted to play the whole time with Chip and they played every time they saw each other. All right, mummy, we are going home now. I can just drive home with the aircon because he's not going to want the window open because he's too exhausted, I'm assuming, to look out the window. But yeah, it's about a half an hour or so drive home, maybe 25 minutes. But it's a nice drive. So anyway, we'll catch you guys at home. You're such a cutie. So we just got home with Chip. It is such a lovely day out there. No wonder it was so busy. Like, it's a beautiful day to be out and about. My Bella box has come through, so I might film that today. I feel like I have some time, so I might film the video for that. But I did stop. I remember Macca's having spicy nuggets and I just really felt like some kind of nuggets, so I did stop and get some. So they come, I got a 10 pack, yes, 10, and it comes with this like spicy mayo. So I was like, you know what, let's give it a try, seeing as like I haven't eaten anything today, so this is going to be my breakfast and lunch. That just went everywhere. It tastes nice. All right, let's give this a try because I'm usually a, where do I put this? I'm usually a sweet and sour sauce girl all the way through, so you can see they're darker than the regular nuggets, but I love Macca's nuggets. They just have a certain taste to them. I like that. There's a bit of spice to it. I can double dip because it's just me. Okay, I like the sauce and the nuggets, so good. I love that hint of spiciness. That's actually really nice. I wonder if they make it in like the bigger pack because I feel like 10 nuggets is not enough, but it will do. It's fine. Got my water here. I actually grabbed them because I had like a discount code thingamajiggy for them because normally I've been avoiding buying like takeout stuff, but I did have a discount and I was like, let me just, because it was used by today, so I just used it up so I could get them for cheaper. I'm gonna go ahead, eat my nuggets. My battery's dead, so I'll charge the battery and we'll catch up soon. Hello, cutie pie. Are you napping? You're so cute. He's so exhausted from all his walks today. So it's later on in the day. I was pretty productive. I did film the Bella box video, portion of the video. I also did a TikTok, and then it was starting to get a little bit hot, like changing clothes, and then it made me realize, oh no, this is how it's going to be in summer. I still have some winter clothes I want to take photos. A lot of like the companies that they've given me stuff recently, and they haven't requested any Instagram pictures or anything like that. Well, apart from Shein, when they give me stuff, it's for Instagram, but I still like to do like a YouTube video just to share with you guys anyway. This time I kind of shared it over on TikTok. I'm not sure if I will also do it on YouTube as well. The other stuff that I did get, I just showed it all on YouTube, but I like to show new stuff on Instagram. So probably this coming weekend, I might do like my own little like photo shoot at home and share a few outfits that I put together, because you know, I love doing that. But now we are going to go head on over to my sister's. I'll probably have some dinner there, and then I've got to leave there and pick up my dad and our family friend, because the train's going to be dropping them off at the city, and it's just easier for me to go on in. It's probably going to be, it's Friday night, so it's going to be like so busy driving to the city and driving home from the city, but that's where the train stops. Like it doesn't stop anywhere near here, and the other place, I think the stop before that is like Campbelltown, which is pretty far, so never mind, it's a one-off anyway, so I'll have to go and do that. But for now, let's get going. So we made it to my sister's place, and it is dinner time, and we are having homemade pizzas. Angus, so not on his spot over there, but he's pulling out his pizza over there. We've got Nathan, he's patting Chip with a Meat Lovers pizza. Oh, what base is mine? This Angus's. I mean, Angus made it. There's Sonia's.
Wholemeal.
No, I meant sauce, sorry.
Barbecue.
Okay. I like barbecue.
You want to try mine? Mine's got the bolognese.
No, I'm happy. I like barbecue. Complete, Chip. So it is the end of the day now. Chippy and I just got home. We were at my sister's. We had the pizza. I think that was the last time I spoke to you guys. We watched a little bit of TV. Kane Brown was on The Project, and like I had to wait for it. They had him on right at the very end. And I'm so disappointed that I missed out on getting tickets to go see him, because I really, really, really wanted to go see him here in Sydney. By the time I went to get tickets, they were all sold out. Very unfortunate. He did have Melbourne shows, but I just don't have the finances to go to Melbourne, unfortunately. And then from there, me and Chip went over to the city, to the train station, to pick up my dad and our family friend. Then we had to drive the family friend to way past our house and drop him off there. And then we finally come back, and I've been in the car for like 2 hours, so I'm kind of exhausted from the driving. They're exhausted from the train ride, because it was like 11 hours long. My dad reckons the way home just felt so much longer and more tiring, but they had a reasonably okay time, I guess, seeing as they didn't go there for a happy reason, but he got to see his sister after all while he was there, which was good. And yeah, I thought we'll end the vlog here, seeing as usually my Friday vlogs are one-day vlogs. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna start a new vlog tomorrow. I'm actually hot. I think it was, I forgot my phone in the car, so I had to quickly up and down the stairs twice. Getting it, so now I'm a bit puffed, but yeah, it's time to take the makeup off, unwind, put the PJs on, and I've actually finished editing my vlog, which I'm happy about. So I've got to do the thumbnail and upload it, so that's going to be good, and then maybe catch up on some TV. So I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you like vlogs, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment. I would greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.